Yo, what's up guys? Teacher Paul here, and today we're reacting to this request from Susan. This is Sweden, driving paradise for teens. Okay, so we're gonna learn a little bit about, I think, the driving culture in Sweden, if that's it. I think so. This is from the channel DW Rev, Cars and Mobility. And guys, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like these. Let's go.
It's legal if you have a driving license and it's over 15.
It's what? I didn't understand what he said. It's an hour 50.
Like it's over 15.
Over 15. Oh, you need subs for this? It's legal if you're over 15. Okay, so when you're 15 or 16, you can get your driver's license already?
I have a driving license and it's over 15. It's like freedom.
You have teenagers driving in Sweden?
I'm so much in love with this car, so it's going to be a very, very hard pain to sell it away.
So this is my first time being driven around by a 15-year-old. This is Arvidsjaur, a tiny town around 100 kilometers south of the Arctic Circle in Sweden.
Look how white
Famous
it
for
is.
snow, car testing, winter
Car
driving
testing.
experiences, and as I discovered, 15-year-old drivers. And this is me walking through Arvidsjaur, discovering what -8 degrees feels like.
Wow.
So just
-8 degrees. Mounds of snow.
all around.
She's got snow in her eyelashes.
That's when I saw these cars with warning triangles on the back that made me curious. Well, turns out while you need to be 18 to drive a car in Sweden, you only need to be 15 to drive a tractor.
What?
Enter the EPA or the A-tractor, cars that are modified and registered as tractors. Loophole way.
No way. No way. So you're telling me these... Okay, so you need to be 18 to have a driver's license, but you can be 15 and have... Oh, so this is a loophole.
Need to be 15 to drive a tractor.
No way. Wait, let's listen to that again.
Fact that made me curious. Well, turns out while you need to be 18 to drive a car in Sweden, you only need to be 15 to drive a tractor. Enter the EPA or the A-tractor, cars that are modified and registered as tractors.
Wow.
Loophole vehicles that help Swedes as young as 15 get mobile.
That's
My name
crazy.
is Albin Stoltenberg. I come from Arvidsjaur, Sweden, and I am 15 years old. And this is my EPA. I call it Nasonex.
The
Wow.
EPA tractor was born due to a wartime shortage in farm equipment. Trucks and any cars available, like the Volvo Duet, were converted into tractors for use on farms.
That's
and they found their
crazy.
way onto the roads as an inexpensive mode of transport. A-tractors were the
What a
next generation
loophole.
of the EPA tractor, with a more comprehensive list of restrictions, like the fact that the tractors needed to be modified in a way that neither people nor goods could be transported in the back.
That's
Which is why
crazy.
true EPA tractors feature a chopped off or sealed off rear cabin. They must also be modified so they can't go above speeds of 30 kilometers per hour by limiting the gears and the engine RPMs.
I mean, I guess there is a little bit of a restriction. You can't carry passengers. You have a speed limit. So okay, I guess that's fine. It's like giving a 15-year-old kind of like a scooter to drive, but then yeah, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I think it's okay. I think it's okay. It's not that bad. It's not such a big loophole because there are restrictions. So it's not a huge loophole.
They must have a reflective triangle at the back and must have an original frame and body, which is why the EPAs you see today come in all shapes and sizes.
It looks nice.
But before you get behind the wheel of an EPA, you've got to take a slightly strange driving test.
It's really weird. You do the driving exam on a two-wheel moped, and then you can just sit in a EPA and drive.
But not before your parents
That's
approve.
strange.
This in Swedish stands for dad's responsibility. Like
And were your parents worried when you first started driving?
my dad, he ride with me the first day just to see everything is good. He can
Just one day.
He can all the traffic rules and all like this. But after that, nothing.
The EPA
wait.
tractors are about more than
Is it 30 kilometers an hour or 30 miles an hour? Because I think 30 miles an hour is enough to cause injury if they go into an accident or if they run someone over. So yeah, it's not as slow as I was thinking. If it's 30 miles an hour, it's dangerous, especially with kids. You do a driving test with a parent for cars? What? You do the What are you talking about? Are you talking about the driving test or the training or the driving classes? Because the parent can just pass you if that's true. Susan is saying in Sweden you do the driving test with a parent, not really a driving teacher. Maybe you do the driving classes, right? But not the driving test. I feel like somebody accredited needs to do the test with you. But this is interesting. Let me know in the comments how old you were when you got your driver's license, or if you got an ETA, or when you first drove a car.
just getting from point A to point B. For Swedish kids, they're passion projects.
When I bought it, it was very, very, very bad condition. So
That's nice.
I have
He doesn't look 15 though.
I have been done everything good as new again. The floor the floor was very, very rusty. So
You
I,
learn with the parent.
fixed
Okay,
that,
that's what I
and
thought.
the motor wasn't going so good, so I fixed that too. And I also has built it up like an 8x again, because before it was not like 8, but it was just a trash car.
They're also a home away from home.
This
My
is
plan was
interesting.
to get the interior have a good feeling about it. When you jump in, you're gonna be happy of it. I'm very happy how it looks inside. I'm kind of proud.
So this is basically like
And they're
Pimp
means
My
to feel
EPA.
part of
There should be a show called Pimp My EPA. Pimp My EPA. That's nice. But kids shouldn't be drinking at 15. Why does he have his Smirnoff thing there? Girlfriend only.
And they're a means to feel part of a community of car-obsessed teens, all of whom take pride in their EPAs, tricking them out with chrome, special paint, motifs and
That's
stickers.
nice.
And they were more than happy to show me what made their tractors special.
I painted all this myself, and I put in a new stereo here. I glue it all together. I put this on is a skull. The wheel.
This is so cool.
It's very popular and hard to find.
It's not a
I
Ferrari,
was
it's
also
a...
introduced to a very specific sort of music associated with EPA culture called,
Epadunk.
and it's usually played loud enough to make the snow dance.
Wow. So there was a moose logo instead of a...
And according to the kids in Arvidsjaur, EPAs are great for your
Ferrari
street
logo.
cred.
Definitely, you get more friends with an Epa tractor. You can get to know more people when you have a
That's
car like
amazing.
this.
This is
But
good
there's
for
also
kids
the
who want to be
perspective of the designated driver.
like
Maybe
mechanics and
sometimes
stuff, you know.
get used for having an EPA because they don't want to go out in the snow because it's too cold.
I suspect I'm guilty of that on some level, although the kids up in Arvidsjaur didn't seem to mind chauffeuring a pesky old journalist around for the
Yeah,
day.
it makes them more independent.
So Alvin, am I the oldest passenger in your car?
No, I have older.
And well, this old
Probably
passenger
drives his
says
grandparents.
these 15-year-olds certainly can drive. The roads are completely covered in snow. It's quite slippery, but Alvin seems to be very confident with these weather conditions.
Yeah, they drive.
All things considered, there's two
They
sides
drive
to
really
the EPA
well.
story. On the one hand, the kids love it.
Here you can drive wherever you want, but it goes slow, but yeah, you can go there.
And he's even talking about long distances covered at the slow pace of 30 kilometers an hour.
Oh, it's kilometers. Okay, I'm a little bit less worried. If it's 30 kilometers, that's better. 30 kilometers an hour. What is the lowest? Is it 20 kilometers an hour that you can go in a street, in a road without getting fined? Also, what is the normal? Because I feel like 30 kilometers an hour is where you kind of like in school areas, where you go in school areas. But it's nice, and it gives them a lot of experience of driving, and whenever they get their driver's license, then they'll be able to just know how to drive. If they're getting that at 15, they'll have 3 years of driving experience. So I think it's a good startup, I think it's a good startup. And I like those cars that we give babies and toddlers, those kind of like remote control cars where they sit in. That also helps them with their motor skills. I think it's nice. I don't think it's bad. In Sweden, you also do snow drifting lessons. That is so cool. Is it like Tokyo Drift, but in snow?
I'm going to school in PTO and it takes about 4 hours.
Oh, there's that as well. A lot of people are angry at the EPA because it slows the traffic down. Oh, but wait, are the EPAs in big cities too, or is it in just small cities? Because I don't think you can drive a tractor in the middle of a big city road, right? And I understand it slows down traffic. There should be like like a cycle lane, but there should be an EPA lane. But then again, you only have limited space. Interesting.
I'm going to school in PTO and it takes about 4 hours to come to PTO from Arvidsjaur because it's 120
But
kilometers.
you shouldn't be driving that on highways.
Plus, in Arvidsjaur, where it's bitterly cold most of the year and there isn't too much public transport, EPA tractors make sense. But there's the other side of the coin, as these kids told me.
You have many crashes with the EPA.
You have many
teenagers,
crashes?
They are manipulating the car to go like 100 or 120 or something. So it's a lot of accidents.
Wow.
And the government knows that.
There are repercussions though.
Feels like he knows what he... it feels like he has done that.
Yeah, you can lose your driving license and you get the fine.
Which is why a lot of people believe that EPAs might not survive much longer.
You never know when they're gonna disappear. But I'm gonna remember my EPA time as very good.
Yeah.
Much like the rest
And
of his
he can
friends in
just wait for
Arvidsjaur,
3 more
who
years
for
and get
now
his
can
driver's
still
license.
enjoy a driving experience unique to Sweden's teenagers.
If you want more stories about car
That's
culture
interesting.
from around the world, subscribe to DW Rev.
Yeah, guys, I think if it's in a controlled area, not a lot of cars, not a lot of traffic, if it's more in like a town like this with wide roads, I think that's fine. But in big cities or highways, I don't think it's supposed to be there. And did you say there were some deadly highway accidents? That's really sad because those were teenagers. Oh man. What are your thoughts on the EPAs, guys? I feel like if the kids have a way to move around, that's fine. But I don't know if they should be driving cars at that age. I don't know. That kid looked very responsible. He looked like he knew what he was doing. Honestly, it's a debate that I'm going to leave for the Swedes. And let me know your thoughts, guys. Sweden, what do you think of the EPAs? Are you in favor? Are you against? Why? Give me good reasons. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much, Susan. I was really shocked to learn about this because I didn't know this existed. Such a loophole. But if you want to watch full movie reactions, shows, or series, go over to Buy Me a Coffee or to Patreon. The links are in the pinned comments. And you can support the channel, watch exclusive and premium videos there, or click over here for more here on the YouTube channel. Take care.